Okay, got my iced tea. You know, we can't live without that, especially in this hot weather. So here we are. I'm just gonna... Guess we'll have to have it zoomed in for now. There we go. I'm gonna be prepared this time. I'm gonna have the queue thing open already. Hi, Tonks! How you doing? Amala here. Hi, Mel. Hi, girls. How are you? I actually cleaned my table yesterday. Yeah, that's right. Cleaned my table. I actually did more than that. I did vacuum and sorted some trash out. So I've been productive for the next month. It's fine. How are you all on this Saturday? Going to log in 3 hours of work. I woke up and took Nani for a walk, went to the storage unit, then got coffee and at Dutch Brothers, banana bread freeze coffee. Oh, because I feel like that sounds so fucking good. Like a banana freeze coffee? Oh, that sounds fucking great. Ugh. I'm actually gonna draw a moon card for myself before people start trickling in for readings. See if I can understand. No, that didn't feel right. Lazy Saturday. I should be doing chores, but fuck it. I work too damn much. I'll just live in my own filth for a few more hours. Exactly. Hey now. I am basically swimming whenever I need to go to the bathroom or back to my bedroom. So delicious. Come to USA and I will take you to Dutch Bros Coffee. Fuck Starbucks. All right. I'm looking forward to it. Why do I feel like shit? We were getting it soon here. I'm excited. Awesome locally coffee. Fuck Starbucks indeed. Oh man. Starbucks hate. While I drink a shaken iced espresso from Starbucks. Damn, the convenience. I'm trying to read for myself, yeah. I just said like a general like why do I feel so sad? Like I know I have a lot of things in my head, but like um I was wondering if I could do something about that, like to see like again, I know kind of why I'm like low, I guess, but also not to the degree that I am. So I'm wondering if I can figure something out. It doesn't look awful. It does look like there's a lot of waiting for something. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, you have people sitting around. One, two, three, four, five. He kind of counts. He just stands still. Um, yeah, and I guess he's just standing still too. Yeah, like there's not a lot of things, but we have apparently, in the asset of like what I'm currently going through, I have a nine of cups here, which is also again soon a completion of a circle. So it's like something is almost, I guess, completed. Um, and I guess currently I'm being super impatient about it, waiting for your money. Yeah, that really did not help. Let's just put it that way. I'm actually really concerned that it's actually going to take the full 2 weeks. Like, that's actually scary because, like, I don't know when, I don't know. It's just a lot right now. So besides, yeah, waiting around for money, right? It's almost like there's some sort of impatientness with my feelings or the cycle that is currently happening, right? Um, I already possess the knowledge on what to do. That's what I mean. I already know kind of all the things that are kind of lined up that does affect me currently in my mood. So like I understand that I have the assets of knowing because again, I know what my problems are. Um, it's just like that hump of like not being able to be like, all right, let's just put it to the side for now because there's not a lot we can do in the current situation with a lot of things that I'm going through. So like it is what it is, right? So I think it's almost like I'm so used to putting things to the side, as in like, yeah, you know what, I shouldn't worry about that or this and that and whatever. And now it's just like all sticking with me. So I guess that could be the impatientness. And that in the opportune timing, which is now, I am currently focusing very hard on my emotions. Makes sense. Like I just said, I'm feeling kind of really down right now. And that makes sense that I would be in the current time, being the queen here, really sitting down, analyzing, trying to be patient, understanding, especially with my emotions, right? So that makes sense. Um, Again, with the opportune timing of the cycle being completed, this thing I'm doing now is going to happen abruptly. Like, it's just going to suddenly be a change. Um, so I don't necessarily have to do anything about it. It's going to resolve itself anyways. Now, to help out, it always, in relation to the question, I have the hermit here, you know, contemplating my knowledge, trying to find the answers, right? I wanted to find answer to what specifically is going on in my head, that makes me feel this anxiety, and stuff like that. Yeah, contemplation will soon be over with that tower. Exactly. In correlation to what I'm currently going through, it's a 9, right? 10 is the complete. And so it's on the verge of ending soon, you know. And I guess I'll have more knowledge. Again, it seems like hopefully, I'll get the knowledge that I need after the crash here, or the instant relief of whatever this is, um, that I can plan and be more calculated and more confident and stuff, in general, to be able to move forward and persevere, if anything. Hold on. Also funny that I get the full moon in Pisces. I am a Pisces, so balance spirituality and practicality, which is something, again, I always stand by. Um, and I'm very good at that. But that's the thing. Once your emotions are swaying one way or another, it can be hard to wrap your head around certain things. So, getting the Pisces telling me to balance spirituality and practicality, which is basically my motto in general. It's almost like it's like just try and go back to that. But the thing is, I've been trying to go back to that, right? That's why I feel frustrated a little bit. Why I feel so sad, and yeah, but I just kind of just want to. It's almost like a restlessness because even when I'm like just laying, I love sleeping, right? Just laying down in bed, being a fucking potato. That's what I love doing. But even doing that, I feel anxiety. So I'm assuming I'm kind of restless right now. On the restlessness, yeah, I've felt it for a few years. I felt it for okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not big into restlessness because I love being lazy, right? So that's fine with me. That's why I'm concerned that okay, but what is actually triggering me so badly right now that I can't even lay down and be a couch potato, I'm at the age, if I'm in bed forever, my body hurts. Really? Yeah, I'm in bed 24/7, so the only problem I have is when I start walking and my lower back kills me. But other than that, but again, that's a muscle you can, it's just deteriorated. That because I don't move as much as I used to. Um But it looks like after this dip or whatever, it's gonna bring a lot of strategy and in order to, again, move forward with perseverance, of course, maybe help of others, maybe some sort of asking for help kind of a thing. I don't know. I mean, I guess that also makes sense considering this could be me asking for help. Because again, I just talked to the psychiatrist, right? For the first time in like 2 years, right? So I'm assuming that maybe after the conversation I had with her, things resurfaced that either I didn't, forgot about, like I didn't want to think about, or just, it could be a lot of things. But I'm assuming that could be what this is too, that it's going to be resolved once I get my next meeting, the 17th, I think it was. Then maybe, I'll get some more insights and a structure of a plan. And then together with her and the plan that we're going to, make, that's going to be able to help me persevere at least. Like I'm not finished or I'm not great. It's not, I'm skipping the change part because I'm so used to that, right? So it's not, I'm jumping straight to 6. So I'm just persevering, right? So that's why I'm assuming that after that conclusion, that's going to allow me to persevere while I still wait through things, wait through things to happen, or just take one step at a time, like that kind of a thing. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. So yeah. So again, it's reading for myself is really like hard, but like it's also like I understand that's a lot of likes. Excuse me, am I 12 or something? It's just I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore. It could also be like again because the financial struggle that's been going on for a long time. According to social services. Hi, David. According to social services, I'll be, things will get back on track for for next month when I apply for my finances, right? So, I don't know. David, don't you have things to do? Or do you want to play Spook or something? Or are you busy? Are you a busy Canadian bee? I got my vaccine at a... Oh, okay. Nice English. I got my vaccine in about a few hours. It's morning. For seeing the Conjuring movie. Conjuring. My God, my brain just fucking movie past midnight. I slept pretty good. That's good. I really want to see it. Did you? I wonder if they'll put it up on Netflix or not. I mean, probably not. Or I just wait like a month until, yeah. Or I just wait until Infinity and his friend comes up. Then maybe we'll see it together or something. HBO Max, so I get to see it. Oh, I see. There was a time in 2008 when I was really struggling financially. I got over the hump though, and I'm in a fairly stable place. You'll be back on it soon, I'm sure. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really hope so. This has been a lot of mental pressure. Like, I don't. I'm very like peculiar about money. Bills are gonna be paid, and the rest is just not important, right? And but if you can't even barely, I mean, I just barely got in the cash for my expenses. So, I saved as much as I could so I really could pay everything. Um, but so yeah, I mean, we'll just see what happens. I also applied the other day, to see if I'm allowed to get some food, like money for food, which is, he said that I should probably do that. Uh, uh, so we'll see if that's gonna help come in or not. So yes, enough about me. Wait a minute. We already had that. Okay. Oh, David even. Okay. But yeah, Tonks, how can I help you? Hi, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Aw, do you like the breeze? Yeah, you do. Been actually wanting to watch one of these streams. Oh, well then, I'm here to provide entertainment. It's just that I'm always at work when you do that. I'm sorry, David. Stop being a Canadian. Just now, instantly, just stop. You're just like, okay. Oh, I can't. You can't turn it off? I tried to. I mean, have farted. I don't think that's how that works, but okay. I don't know why I was thinking of my dad now, but I'm also worried about his last days on Earth. But I'm wondering about his last days on Earth before he passed. Okay. That is strange because I'm thinking about my dad passing soon too. That's fucking weird. I don't like this. I don't feel good about this. But okay, yeah. How can I help you with that? I was dead broke in 2016. That I didn't even have enough to take the train to work. I had to get a credit card. Now, now it's okay. So things are better. Just have to work towards it. Of course. What happened in that 10-year gap where nobody knew what was going on? The news just came suddenly that he was dying. Okay, so yeah. Okay, we can I guess figure out what he seemed to have been doing. He was an addict and I was pretty much living homeless. Yeah. In and out of prison. I see. Pick a card. Hey. Hey, sweetie. Are you talking to the birdies? 7 of Cups. Understandable. It's a lot of questions we have here. Well, so far looks like he was just hanging on one day at a time, kind of. Clearly, he was working something out. Maybe uh, he was hard work at something. Could have been himself. It could have been, you know. I mean, that is an addict's card, isn't it? All those cups, yeah. Mm. Well, he seemed to have a lot of things on his plate. A lot of contemplating, but also like making decisions, but something new always came up. Um he died of frozen. Oh. Be bold and make the first move. Maybe he again, like he was very active though, like in doing things. Uh Again, fine tuning a craft or maybe analyzing something, going through something meticulously, you know. Um, Obviously, having that um, uh, drug in oneself of choice, of course. Um, well, he must still have felt very harmonious considering his life because I guess that's just what he got used to. Or maybe he was afraid of returning back home. When the opportune time arose, like he always kind of chose not to interfere, basically. Um, yeah, and picking his battles, like picking apart in opportune time. Yeah, so he must have like was he good at manipulating emotionally? Like not just necessarily to you guys, but just like in his surroundings. Because I think that he must have done something. Yeah, his pride kept him away, probably, because I feel like there's some sort of he had some sort of charm where he could get away with things, like um he was incredibly abusive. And oh wow, yeah, because that's what I'm thinking with this card. King of He's very charming. Always got the yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of what I'm feeling though. Like the whole, especially with the king here, the king of cups. You know, everything is a storm around him, but he still has everything under control, right? So he is, holding the situation in control. Like it doesn't matter the storm, right? That's why I was like, well, I think he used that to his advantage when he was homeless, or did the things that he did when he was away. Um, and this that's also what I'm feeling here with the Seven of Cups, because it's like, all right, so which personality am I picking today? You know what I mean? He had the worst luck, but also the best luck. Yeah, at the same time, it was a nightmare growing up. Yeah, I totally get that. Um, so when you guys got the information that he was in the hospital, um, did that come from him himself, or like did he want you guys to be contacted? It does. But why I'm asking if no, it came from his brother. He did not want anyone to know. Okay. Because it's almost like he weighed the option of it towards the end of like, should I talk? Should I say something? Should I not? Oh, well, I mean, whatever. And again, the change came, obviously before change is the, could be him passing. But I guess he was, debating on things. I mean, obviously it was a health issue here. But that he was balancing on and off with, and then I guess eventually it got him, right? But, it stuck in his ways, I guess. If this represents him at all, like, then sure. Then I think stuck in his ways for sure. I hope that gave some sort of clarity. Be fun. It'd be interesting if you could do some readings like that on your own too, and see what you get. If you want to dive deeper into that, of course. Fortunately, he was very clever. Right. Yeah. 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 Maybe it's some sort of it might be some sort of like therapy. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. You know that. All right, David. How can I help you? It's super weird. The super weird thing is that I had a dream where he visited me before anyone knew of his passing. I didn't tell anyone because I wasn't sure. That's interesting. Yeah. That can happen. That can definitely happen. Are you enjoying the hot weather, cat? David! What can the topic be? I've never done that. It could be anything. Literally anything. Your mind is your limit. You can ask about anything. Yeah, sure. It can be like a general what you're going through right now kind of a thing. Maybe some additional guidance to help you. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, they're upside down. No, some of them are upside down. Fuck me. All right, pick a card. Any card? All right. I'm gonna have to sort out the cards after this. Do you currently feel like super complete? Like you feel super happy about your situation? Blessing of the light and love. Planke. I don't know why I sounded like Luna, but I did. Hi. How are you? God damn it. I mean, since I moved out, yeah, it's been complete. Nice. Yeah. It's almost like you have established a peace of mind and, trying to decide if I should turn the AC on or. Dude, story of my life. I'm scared because bills, you know. Uh you're okay with leaving things behind and um to achieve greater things. Opportune time of. Do you feel very nostalgic currently? Like, in the sense of, like, I don't know. Wait, are you currently seeing someone? I do tend to think of the past, yeah. If you're not seeing someone, maybe you're trying to. Not really. I have a friend who's over a lot. Oh! She is one of my best friends. Oh, okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Okay, so everything's fine right now. You've gone through the moving process. You're moving swiftly forward, kind of fast on things. You feel a sense of financial stability, and also in health, and everything's just kind of good right now. You feel like you have the control. She's leaving for Japan in a few months, so we've been spending time with, like, okay, I see. Um, is someone in your immediate family or friends currently going through health problems? Well, the Raleigh just had a huge depressive episode a few weeks ago. Okay. Has that got you kind of thinking about things? You say you think about the past a lot, but, like, do you think that his episode affected you somehow? That you kind of, yeah, like. Well, I'm worried about him, and he's been regretting not spending more time with him. And yeah, okay, yeah, okay, because then, I mean, again, this is nostalgia, right? You're currently, or in the opportune time and timing, you have, you know, two kids here, emotional, like, They're not necessarily sharing feelings, but it's still a nostalgia feelings. Like flowers, it will not last, right? Flowers, they wither and die eventually. Um, but so that could be representative of the impact from your brother here, and also because of the complete. It's almost like, um, you got the Ten of Swords here, which is a completion. Um, but it was kind of like it's a completion that you don't necessarily feel 100% comfortable with, but it is what it is. And so currently, it's almost like you have this, right? But you're contemplating a lot of things right now, that you're not necessarily seeing opportunities that are behind you. Um, so I think that the advice here is to keep your eyes and ears open for a new opportunity, if not a new passion. And if it could also be that nothing is set in stone, right? So I'm thinking, what if maybe you and your friend here could start something romantic, because you also have this two becoming one. And oh my god. Oh my god, Tonks. Thank you so much. Stop doing this. Thank you so much. That pug dancing is so worth it. Ain't that right, Kitty? Ain't that right? Oh god. Yeah, so it's almost like that could be contemplated, and you're kind of hurt that she's leaving. It could be a lot of things here because uh, and that's what I mean with the whole nothing is set in stone. Because I mean, you have a nice base here in order to start something romantic with this person. But also, like, again, um, if it's not, it's still your way of dealing with what your brother went through. Yeah, I mean, that could be a new love, right? So a new opportunity, a new offer, right? So it could be, even though the relationship with this friend of his is old, it doesn't mean that new stuff can't come in. Maybe he's not seeing that, the opportunity behind him, because he's currently so focused on this episode that his brother was, having. So it could be that an opportunity here is being presented, but he's not necessarily seeing it. And so, could be something like that. That's what I mean with nothing is set in stone. That even if you go, oh, but she's my old best friend, or blah blah blah. Like, but that could still change at any moment in time. But yeah, it could be that, or again, it's almost like because in this situation, you're at the same time worried about your brother, so it's kind of a lot. It's kind of like, yeah, again, you're so focused on that you can't really notice opportunities or offers that is kind of being, carefully handed to you. Um, but if you just look around, you will see them, basically. So I think that's the lesson here, is to look around. I feel like it's also saying live for yourself. You can take other people's burden as your own. Of course. Um, it's not about being selfish, but about boundaries, for sure. Because clearly you're very caught up in this, it's your brother, right? Um, Then again, two becoming one could be, you know, you were living with people and then you became one because you moved in on your own. So it could be two becoming one in the sense of yourself. You know, so if any of those three things resonated with you, awesome. I don't really know what else to say here. I don't know, David. I don't know. Are you being playful now, kitty? I'll definitely think about some things. Thanks for the reading. No problem. Anytime. Kitty wants a reading. No, she's just being psycho. All right, Hotness, are you still around? Awesome. How can I help you? My kitty reading. How does the kitty feel? Oh my god, David, stop. Thank you so much, David. Oh my god, I can't with you guys. Oh my god, thank you so much. Kitty feel moody. No, I feel moody. Like I'm such an emotional mess right now. Such is the life of a Pisces. Anything will be fine, please. All right, well, you know, there is so much to, you know, go through. So do you want like a general reading or like general what you're going through right now, or I act a fool. You fool. Hey, sweetie. Oh, she is. She's wrecking the apartment, which is fine. It's already wrecked. But yeah, Hotness. Be specific. Anything at the top of your head. Let's do it. Also, I forgot how to say Ryanith. Ryanith. General. Alright. Yes, sirs. Should I buy a new deck? But you just bought one, didn't you? Pick a card. But I mean, if you don't feel any sort of connection to that deck you got, then of course. Maybe you should do some more research then. And see kind of what cards appeal to you and the nature of how you want to do readings. I'm not going to pick for you. That's not how that works. I don't like it. I will be giving it to my friend. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, then I guess it's time for you to dive in and do some research again. Doggo deck so I can go. Arr! Oh my god, Mel, please. Oh my god. I can't get over that fucking video. She was channeling. Let's just put it that way. All right. Do you currently feel like you're struggling or that you feel defensive? Yes, struggling. Yep. Well, you have the ability to turn any bad situation into a good situation with the Wheel of Fortune in your asset. So you can turn this around for sure. You're struggling and you're trying to find some new awareness. You're almost there because you have nine of pentacles and you have 9 of wands. 9 being attentment. That's the word. Almost a 10, which is complete, right? So this whole struggle is about to end. Once you do, you're going to feel so much relief. You're going to become like the fool in that sense. The relief of being carefree is going to come in. And it's almost like you'll become impatient because it's like you figure whatever this out. You figure it out. And then you become very, blissful and carefree. But then almost immediately you'll be like, oh, okay, but now I'm impatient because I want whatever this resolved to happen. But a new romantic cycle begins. That could also be that unless you're in a relationship, if you're not in a relationship, it could mean that you're probably going to have a fling after everything with the Fool, just something casual. Or if you're in a relationship, maybe this thing is going to get resolved and then therefore will kind of ease your partner's mind as well. Azrael, or my own mistakes. Okay, well, probably. And again, you have the power to change the struggle. So, But it could also be a new romantic cycle, right? It could be like you're trying to find your own romantic cycle, right? For yourself, where you don't put yourself in these situations and that you stress out and, you feel defensive and, and conflicted and all the good jazz. It's almost like this could also be like once you learn this lesson, it's almost like you start to, again with the Fool here, kind of falling in love with yourself, if you will, in the sense of um, catching yourself, giving yourself a break, a new point of view on yourself and stuff like that. But also, it makes you very impatient. So, whenever you reach this stage after being like the Fool here, just know that it's not gonna happen while you look at things. You know what I mean? Like, you can't look at a plant as it's growing, right? So you being impatient about it's not gonna help. It's not gonna make it better or make it things happen faster and yada yada, right? So yeah. Yeah, hopefully. Now we establish at least like you're generally what you're going through is that whole struggle, but know that it's about to end. Take that with you, and also, allow yourself to enjoy yourself after, this immense stress. Um, and that's okay. No problem, anytime. All right, now it's, oh god, I always forget how to pronounce this. Ryanith? Ryanith. Or Ryanith? Oh, I always forget. Hopefully they're still here. I love that name though. Re. Okay, Re. I'll call you Re. Or Rye is nice. I like Rye. I'll call you Rye. All right. But Re, I guess it's easier to remember. All right. Yeah. How can I help you? Also, honey, if you're still here, are you still in bed in front of the AC or did you pass out? I'm tossing cards left and right today. I was wondering if I could get a general reading. Of course! So a general of like what you're currently going through and how it's going to get resolved? Or where it's going to lead you, kind of a thing? Oh. Whatever the spirits have to tell me. All right. Pick a card. I said pick a card. Any card. Three of coins. All right. All right. Let's see what's going on. Are you taking time out for yourself currently? Debatable. All right. Then maybe you should. Are you, well, do you feel very creative currently? Probably also a question. Surrender to the divine. Again, religious. Yeah, spirits. Divine. Justice. But there are issues stopping you. All right. Do you feel like you have a lot on your plate then? Okay, well, it's almost like, they want you to know that you need to believe that everything happens for a reason and that, there is a purpose in everything that you're doing and not doing, if that makes sense. Um, you have the power to turn this situation, which means you can make it positive or negative. Inopportune timing and opportune time, you have the balance. You need to balance things out in order to make way and make sure that everything that you need to do gets equal amount of time. Once you set up that sort of structure, you will be able to you will experience a change. But that change is, it's going to bring opportunities. So if you just, yeah, look, this is balancing, right? You have working and not working, right? So it's, again, finding the balance. That's what, yeah, you need to structure it out. Yeah, structuring, this is associated with your question. So, do a strat to make sure that everything that you need to do has equal amount of time, and also throw away irrelevant things that you probably shouldn't focus on and stuff like that. It might change. Yeah, like, yeah, just basically the situation you're in needs to be balanced between work and not work. And not to get overwhelmed. And you're going to have to change a few things in order to make this happen. But once you do make that change, you will get also, again, opportunities. So it's not like you're going to lose anything. Surrender to the divine. It's almost like saying surrender to the balance, right? Because finding balance is something that's very difficult, especially for humans, right? So to surrender to the divine, that for me is someone who is balancing between work and partying, if you will. And again, you have the justice, balance, balancing out one thing at a time. Yeah, like just... Yeah, sometimes it's just that simple. So the general sense is balance. That's what they want you to know. No problem, anytime. All right, Mel, how can I help you? My fucking lower back is already killing me. I think I'm gonna have to do a very short stream today. But yeah, Mel, how can I help you? Oh. Should I get a new... All right. It's undecided. Lol, I was talking to my mom. It's fine. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So this tough decision, you're gonna probably... I think what it is, why it's not saying one or the other, is because you've not looked. And I think that if you have a casual browse around, for new decks, you're gonna be able to make up your mind. And once you see the deck, like, oh shit, that deck, right? It's all undecided to me. Yeah, but it's because, but it's going to, I think it's going to kick you in the nuts when you find the deck, if that makes sense. I have looked. All right, so is there one that you specifically want? Like, that you really want? Don't. I should get ice cream. Go. Isn't there like a food deck? You should get that maybe. I am going to just have this 1 hour of stream. My lower back is killing me. It doesn't know if I should get ice cream or a deck. No, or a dick. Or a dick? Yeah, all right. You go, girl. No, yeah, it's really just telling you that you're in control of this, in the sense of you will make the right decision when the time comes, kind of. Same with the ice cream. Found one, but yeah. Yeah, which one is it? I want to see what it looks like. is it the dog one? Knock on my door, I won't be any answer. They won't be here no more. As like we are together, might still be in its place. But the rest of it. The antique looking one on Etsy. Oh, that's right. Oh, you're still eyeing that one then. Yeah, then go if you feel like that's the one. Well, the thing is, like, like either you know or you don't. Like, you're contemplating it, right? So maybe have another look, and then kind of go back to that question, because, so, I mean, I'm not saying eyeing it hard. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying everyone's just gonna find a deck and go, oh shit, yeah, but you know, I suggest if you feel like you haven't found a deck that you can work with, right? Then absolutely you should get a new deck. Whether it's that one or something else, because if, you gotta feel that initial connection, and then also, once you get the deck, you have to really bond with it. So if you don't like it on the internet, but I want an animal one overall because I love nature. Right. And I mean, so do I. So, but I just so far, I haven't really found one animal deck that I'm like, yeah. Besides the crow though. The crow one is really nice. But that one is just, one specific, which is fine. I like the crow though. I really do like that one. But there's plenty of animal decks that that are really pretty and, stuff. But, yeah. So, you could always get both. Like, nothing is stopping you from getting an animal deck and, like, a normal tarot deck. I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But at the same time, like, I will work with the, Whispers of the Ocean Oracle. Because, obviously, love my ocean. I gotta have my ocean. And I got my moon. I don't necessarily have to have him in tarot form, because that kind of works as a tarot form, I guess. So far I haven't found one in that particular theme in tarot deck. I'm actually gonna have a look at that. Now I'm interested in see if there's any like sea creature tarot deck that isn't like mermaids or anything. I'm talking about like, animals. So I'm gonna have to look at that. I don't think I actually Google for that. But anyways, if not, I'm happy with the things that I found. I just want you to really find a deck that you go, yeah, you know what, that's the one. I feel like that makes everything so much simpler too. I found one, but it doesn't come out till later in the year. Oh, yeah. Oh, especially if you check Kickstarter and shit. Oh, it's the worst. The waiting for that is the worst, so. Yeah, so I'm gonna end my stream because I'm gonna try and edit the video. That's right, I made one video, and I want to see if it's worth editing or not, so I'm gonna do that on my iPad. But I'll definitely, keep talking in the Discord, and I'm also going to search for decks now. Now I'm curious. So I'll see you all in there, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.